In a world often characterized by chaos and uncertainty, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of resilience and wisdom. It's a philosophy, not just a set of beliefs. Stoicism teaches us how to live a better life. It shows us how to be better people. This ancient philosophy, with roots in the teachings of Aristotle, offers a powerful framework for navigating life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Stoicism is about understanding our place in the world. It emphasizes the importance of virtue, reason, and living in harmony with nature. At its core, Stoicism reminds us that we have limited control over external events. What we can control are our thoughts, our reactions, and ultimately, our character. Aristotle, the brilliant Greek philosopher, laid the groundwork for many Stoic principles. His emphasis on reason, virtue, and living a life in accordance with nature deeply influenced the development of Stoicism. By understanding Aristotle's teachings, we gain a richer understanding of Stoicism and its enduring relevance in our modern lives. This essay will delve into the art of mastering Stoicism by drawing upon Aristotle's wisdom. We'll explore how reason, guides us toward a more fulfilling and balanced life. Get ready to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and inner peace. Aristotle believed that reason, is what makes us uniquely human. It's our ability to think critically, make judgments, and act with purpose. For Aristotle wasn't just about intellectual capacity, it was the driving force behind a meaningful and flourishing life. To live a truly fulfilling life, Aristotle argued, we must strive for, often translated as happiness or flourishing. This state of being isn't about fleeting pleasure or material wealth, it's about living in accordance with our highest nature, and that nature is guided by reason. Stoicism embraced this concept of and expanded upon it. Stoics view as the rational principle that governs the universe. It's the force that brings order to chaos, and it resides within each of us. By aligning ourselves with, we tap into a higher power, and find our place in the grand scheme of things. In our daily lives, serves as our inner compass. It helps us distinguish between what is truly important and what is superficial. By prioritizing reason over fleeting emotions or external pressures, we make choices that lead to a more virtuous and fulfilling life. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is the importance of controlling our reactions. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and will inevitably encounter situations that test our patience and resolve. It's during these challenging times that Stoicism offers its greatest wisdom. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This statement encapsulates the essence of Stoic resilience. We may not have control over the events that life throws our way, but we have the power to choose how we interpret and react to them. This is where the Stoic practice of focusing on what is within our control becomes paramount. We can't control the weather, the traffic, or the actions of others. However, we can control our thoughts, our emotions, and our responses. By shifting our focus inward, we reclaim our power and find a sense of peace amidst the chaos. When we allow external events to dictate our emotions, we surrender our inner peace and become slaves to circumstance. But when we master our reactions, we free ourselves from the tyranny of external forces and cultivate a sense of tranquility that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Stoicism, unlike some philosophical schools of thought, is not an abstract or esoteric pursuit. It's a practical philosophy for daily living, offering tangible tools and techniques for cultivating virtue, managing emotions, and living a more fulfilling life. Let's explore some practical ways to incorporate Stoic principles into our daily routines. First, practice mindfulness. Cultivate present moment awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice helps you identify and challenge negative thought patterns before they spiral out of control. Second, focus on what you can control. Make a conscious effort to distinguish between what is within your control and what is not. Invest your energy in areas where you have influence and accept the things you cannot change. Third, embrace adversity. View challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Stoics believe that obstacles are not roadblocks but stepping stones on the path to virtue and wisdom. Embrace discomfort as a crucible for character development. Fourth, practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate the good in your life, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering contentment and resilience. Finally, live in accordance with nature. This Stoic principle encourages us to live in harmony with the natural world and our own rational nature. It's about aligning our actions with our values and living authentically. Section 5. Embracing emotions, finding balance, not suppression. There's a common misconception that Stoicism advocates for suppressing or ignoring our emotions. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of this nuanced philosophy. Stoicism doesn't promote emotional numbness. It emphasizes understanding and managing our emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Emotions in themselves are not inherently good or bad. They are natural responses to our experiences. However, our initial emotional reactions are often based on our perceptions and judgments, which can be flawed or distorted. Stoicism encourages us to examine our emotions before we allow them to dictate our actions. The Stoics recognize that unchecked emotions, particularly negative ones like anger, fear, and jealousy, can lead to irrational behavior and poor decision-making. Their goal wasn't to eliminate emotions altogether, but rather to cultivate emotional intelligence and resilience. Instead of suppressing our emotions, Stoicism teaches us to observe them with detachment, allowing ourselves to feel them fully without letting them control us. This practice requires self-awareness and the ability to identify the triggers that evoke strong emotional responses. By understanding the root causes of our emotions, we can begin to manage them more effectively. Section 6. The importance of perspective. Shifting our view. One of the most powerful tools in the Stoic arsenal is the ability to shift our perspective. When we change the way we look at a situation, we change our experience of it. This doesn't mean denying reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to focus on the aspects of a situation that we can control and finding meaning in adversity. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his personal journal, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." His words remind us that our thoughts shape our reality. If we constantly dwell on negativity, we'll perceive the world through a lens of pessimism. However, if we train ourselves to focus on the positive, we'll cultivate a more optimistic and resilient outlook. Stoicism offers a variety of techniques for shifting our perspective. One powerful method is negative visualization. This involves imagining the worst-case scenario of a situation, not to dwell on negativity, but to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for potential challenges. By confronting our fears head-on, we diminish their power over us. Another technique is to practice gratitude. When we focus on the things we're grateful for, we shift our attention away from what we lack and cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation for the present moment. Perspective is a choice, and we always have the power to choose a more empowering viewpoint. Section 7. Role models of virtue, learning from the best. Throughout history, countless individuals have embodied the principles of Stoicism through their actions and character. These role models serve as inspiring examples of how to live a virtuous and meaningful life, even in the face of adversity. Their stories remind us that Stoicism is not just a set of abstract principles. It's a way of life that has been practiced and exemplified by some of humanity's most admirable figures. One such figure is Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years for his activism against apartheid in South Africa, Mandela emerged from captivity without bitterness or a desire for revenge. He embraced forgiveness and reconciliation, leading his country toward democracy and equality. Mandela's unwavering commitment to his principles, even in the face of unimaginable hardship, exemplifies the Stoic virtues of resilience, courage, and justice. Another inspiring figure is Malala Yousafzai, the young Pakistani activist who was shot by the Taliban for advocating for girls' education. Despite enduring tremendous pain and trauma, Malala remained undeterred in her mission to empower girls through education. Her unwavering courage, resilience, and commitment to justice make her a powerful role model for people of all ages. These individuals, and countless others like them, demonstrate that Stoicism is not a philosophy of passivity or resignation. It's a call to action, urging us to live our lives with purpose, integrity, and a deep commitment to making the world a better place. Section 8. Aristotle's enduring legacy. Wisdom for the ages. Aristotle's profound influence on Western thought is undeniable. His teachings on logic, ethics, politics, and metaphysics have shaped the course of intellectual history for centuries. While he may not have identified as a Stoic himself, His emphasis on reason, virtue, and living in accordance with nature laid the groundwork for many Stoic principles. The Stoics embraced Aristotle's concept of viewing it as the rational principle that governs the universe and resides within each of us. They shared his belief that a life guided by reason is essential for human flourishing. Aristotle's emphasis on virtue ethics, which focuses on developing good character traits, aligns perfectly with the Stoic pursuit of virtue as the ultimate goal of life. Even today, Aristotle's ideas continue to resonate with people from all walks of life. His teachings offer timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of human existence. By understanding Aristotle's philosophical contributions, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Stoic principles that have stood the test of time. Section 9. Conclusion: Stoicism for modern living. In today's fast-paced and often overwhelming world, Stoicism offers a timeless roadmap for navigating life's inevitable challenges with resilience, wisdom, and grace. By incorporating Aristotle's principles of reason, virtue, and living in accordance with nature, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that empowers us to thrive amidst uncertainty. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in external possessions or circumstances, but rather in the pursuit of virtue, the mastery of our emotions, and the ability to find meaning and purpose in every experience. It's a practical philosophy that equips us with the tools to live more intentional, fulfilling, and meaningful lives. As we've explored throughout this essay, Stoicism is not about suppressing our emotions or becoming passive observers of life. It's about harnessing the power of reason to make choices that align with our values, cultivating emotional intelligence and resilience, and embracing the challenges of life as opportunities for growth and learning. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that empowers us to face whatever life throws our way with courage, wisdom, and a deep sense of purpose. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism, enriched by Aristotle's enduring legacy, continues to offer profound insights and practical guidance for living a better life in the modern world. Embrace the Stoic path and unlock your potential for a truly fulfilling and meaningful existence.